Hi, I'm Dick Wagner with the Crest Network. Today I want to talk to you about the key principles of selling. There are just 4 key principles that I want to address today. Specialization, differentiation, segmentation, and concentration. This was by Brian Tracy, and I adapted it to more logically fit into the prep sales program. So I think you will find it very appropriate. Specialization really means that you can't be all things to all people. Too many services hurts profits. It doesn't help. Owners will often add on one more new oddball service thinking that they'll help their bottom line. The reality is that specialists make more money than generalists. Nobody believes that you're an expert in everything. Nobody believes that you can do it all. We all understand that the brain surgeon who is a specialist makes far more money than a general practitioner. And we don't want a general practitioner doing our brain surgery or our heart surgery. We want a specialist. Many different services, when you offer this smorgasbord of different services, it confuses your existing customers. It confuses potential clients. It confuses often your own employees. I recently reviewed all of the marketing materials of a particular company. One of the marketing materials was an 8.5 by 11 cardstock flyer or brochure. Some people call it a line card. It had over 45 different services that company offered. As a restoration company, there is no possible way that you can be a specialist in all of those things. And in fact, because there are so many, you tend to get bogged down and you end up making very little money on all of them. In differentiation, one of my favorites, one of those areas that I talk about a lot, I actually have a video on differentiation and a video on personal branding closely tied to that. But as it relates to differentiation, the first thing you should be doing is analyzing, evaluating your competition. Identify what sets you apart from your competition. All of your competition is doing certain aspects of the restoration industry, as are you. But you need to know exactly what they're offering, what they're promoting, what they're bragging about, what their specialties are, and make sure that you have identified what sets you apart from them. First and foremost, don't make promises that you can't fulfill. When you have identified your uniqueness, those things that set you apart from your competitors, promote it, flaunt it, brag about it, market it. That's how you can separate yourself. I've had clients tell me that they're so frustrated they just don't have 1 or 2 really big, really unique differentiators. They're very similar in their services to their competitors. And that's understandable with as many restoration companies as there are. But I highly encourage you to consider finding 3 or 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 unique little differentiators. A handful of small things that you do that typically your competitors don't do. And once you've identified them, put a label on them. And by putting a label on them, what I mean is maybe there are a series of little things that you do special and unique for your customer. Call it customer care or the customer care program and put that label on it. Your competitors will be hard pressed to put the same label on their own things. That gives you differentiation. Segmentation, identify in writing who you think your ideal client is or who you want your ideal client to be. If you don't write down on paper your ideal client, then it won't be pounded into your head. Analyze your prospects, analyze your customers, know what motivates them, know their pains, know their problems. When you identify your ideal client, it's easy then to see which clients or customers are not ideal. It also gives you a roadmap of which prospects to go after and which ones to not go after. It's really important that you know the demographics of your client or your prospect so that you can appropriately target the right ones. Concentration is about knowing where to focus your time and your money. There's the saying, a lot of people use it, play well in your sandbox. Know where you should be playing. And in this case, play is know where you should be selling. Know who your customers are. Know where they are. Know how to get them. Know details about them. Follow them on social media. Yes, it's okay to stalk, quote unquote, stalk them on social media. Search them out on Facebook. Check them out on Twitter. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on LinkedIn. Look at their profile on LinkedIn. See what they've posted on Instagram. Do your best to know details about your prospects and your clients. It will dramatically help you build the most important thing you're trying to achieve with your clients, and that's a Maven relationship. I'm Dick Wagner. You've been watching the Crest Network. This video, Key Principles of Selling. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.